Yo, what's up guys, Boogle here, and it is the annoying level Pecking Order. I'm pretty sure this is the level with the Professor A, so that is why we brought the boy Sushi. I mean, this should be a pretty straightforward one, nothing too crazy. It is a simple intro level for Professor. I'm pretty sure this is the intro level for the Professor A. Hopefully Sushi is enough because I do not know how boosted this Professor A is, so we're just gonna hope that the boy Sushi is enough. There we go. Of course with Brawlos as well. And good thing we brought Ramen because I forgot there was those Angel Gories. Pizza is always there in the clutch as well. Camera for the Brawlos. I'm pretty sure this is a guaranteed win. I guess bringing Mina here would have been pretty nice as well. Since we were pretty close to Musashi, I decided why not. Let's just burst through SOL right here and go through 5 chapters. So if you see a whole bunch of SOL videos back to back to back to back, that is probably why. Most likely the time I upload this, I'm gonna release a whole bunch of more SOL playthrough videos. And of course, we're gonna start it off with Axis of Evil. That's the subchapter we're on right now. Let me guys know if you had any troubles on this subchapter. I know there are some very iconic levels in this subchapter, like Close Encounters, and there's also that one level I forgot the name of, Celestial Seas, that's what it was, and it's also the Razorback intro level. I'm pretty sure the Spy Who Pet Me, I clearly remember that one. There's also a very rush level, I do not remember the name of it, but I do know there's a Bun Bun and a whole bunch of Slipners and stuff, so pretty exciting levels, I guess. Well, if you don't have good anti-raids like Sushi, Maximum the Fighter, or even Prisoner Cat, I guess this level can be quite of a struggle. But I think it's weak enough to A-Bahamut Cycle. Yeah, you could just pretty much A-Bahamut Cycle it the rest of the way. And there we go, dead. And on to the next level. Let's see what we got. Ooh, XP drop. And here it is. This is the level I was talking about. This is the Hellish Rush level. I've seen quite a few people get stuck on this stage. I mean, if you bring a rich cat here, then you pretty much won't need to struggle that much at all, because the main issue in this level is cash, and trying to stall that many enemies with such little cash production is quite a problem. So if you bring a rich cat, this is going to be quite an easy sweep. But who uses power-ups on SOL stages? What is this, 2015 Boogle? And as you can probably tell here, we're going with a very different approach to this level, using Cyberpunk as LD to snipe the Nyandem. I'm pretty sure this is Nyandem or it's a Dark Emperor, but with that approach it will pay off in the long run, because having invested all that cash into Cyberpunk, he will be there and he will not be touchable. So that is just free cash production, and it is a very good use of cash. So we have that secure Cyberpunk always there, taking care of peons and making back all that cash, since we aren't using a rich cat. Plus that crowd control from Cyberpunk is just way too powerful. It is so helpful in this stage. I mean, bringing Sanzo was kind of a risky choice here. You could have gone with something like Matic Macho Legs or even Macho Legs or Ramen, but having that extra secure proc chance is just a lot safer, because these enemies really do push hard together. And of course the safe way to play this level is always to kill the damn alien head first, because he does become a huge problem to Seafarer's procs against these Scissoros. So it might be a good idea to kill him early with Fishman and such, but we're just using the good old Cyberpunk strat. I mean, look at this. There really isn't much they can do when you have Cyberpunk just safely sitting at the back, just chilling there and getting all those procs. It is super helpful, and our Cyberpunk does have 1 or 2 slow talents, so it does help out a little bit, but I'm pretty sure this will still work with just a regular Cyberpunk. He's just too broken. Oh, that's Bun Boy dead, and of course that damn head is still alive. He should be close. I'm pretty sure that was the second last knockback. Mina is gonna come in clutch right here with that LD, so Hopefully she can do a whole bunch of damage to those Slipners, because I do not have Ramen. I should have bring Ramen over Sanzo because the Cyberpunk slows were way more than enough. Okay, now we got 2 Cyberpunks. I don't see any way we're gonna lose this level now. Damn, finally, after a long while, we got the damn Slipners down. Now it's, of course, the Dark Emperor himself left, and there he goes not too long after. Quite a lengthy level the Cyberpunk way, but let's see what we got for the next level. Hopefully it's not as long as this one. Yes, I have been heard. This is probably one of the easier levels in the subchapter, only because you can cheese it like this, but even without cheesing this level, it's just a big joke with assassin bears, so it's really not that much. But hey, at least it's not 2 back-to-back extremely lengthy levels like the previous subchapter. That was grueling and very boring, so at least we got this nice little midway interlude level, and I think it's leading into close encounters, or I'm probably missing a level. There we go, easy level. Assassin bears didn't even come out. Interlude level complete. Let's see what's next. And how could I forget the most fun level in the subchapter? And as you can see, we got a pretty weird lineup. We have Driller there, just in case we can get that lucky hit on the Laboyne in this level. Then it'll all go by a lot quicker. But just in case, we're gonna bring CPU, Boogle CPU on this level. Just in case this level does get a little lengthy, then I could just turn on CPU and watch all hell break loose. Now there is actually a complicated part in this level, and if you're using a waiver strat, that's where the complications come in. Because if you're using attackers with way too fast attack rates, they will start to push towards Laboyne way too much, and all your waivers will start moving into Laboyne's attacks. So you want to make sure you balance it out and do not over bombard your lineup with just pure attack speed and DPS. Otherwise, all your waivers will just walk into Laboyne. But if you're not using a waiver strat, then I guess that won't be an issue. And Driller did get a hit there, and we did get a good amount of damage. So that's what I was hoping for, just to cut down the time on this level just a little bit. And there we go, now I can just let CPU take over. Well, I guess we're here. Did you subscribe yet? Because you probably should, but pretty much 70% of the people watching this video won't make it this far, so I guess I should have put that in the beginning somewhere. Oh well. But anyways, if you aren't subscribed, make sure you do subscribe. Much appreciated. At the time I'm recording this video, it is pretty much halfway through August, so I know a lot of you guys do have school soon, so it's gonna be a pretty scary sight for the Discord activity, so we'll see what happens when the time comes. But easy level, was able to just chillax here with CPU on, didn't have to worry at all while having just one main DPS dealer, that is of course the boy Camera. But yeah, quick easy level, onto the next one, and here we are, the thumbnail level. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna make this the thumbnail for the video. If not, I do not know what I'm thinking, because this is probably the most standoutish level in this subchapter. Look at how small this space is, and of course the enemies in this level do have a large range. So this was a pretty interesting level design, and I do hope to see more stuff like this soon, because a lot of the level design has just been repeats over and over again. We need some more creativity out there. Stuff like this was really nice to see, and with the power of Can Bounty, we are pretty much set in cash for the big wave. So here it comes. Here's the thumbnail. Bam, there it is. And I mean, this level isn't too difficult. Some people just don't have the right true forms when they reach this point, and of course if you're rushing, of course you won't have the right true forms. Another reason why I don't recommend rushing, because once you have all the right units like we have here, it is just a very easy sweep. But if I could point out the two important units in this level, I'd say it is of course Catalyte, and it's between Can and Seafarer. I think Seafarer is the better option since you do get that nice proc chance against the alien boar, while Can is just the DPS dealer here with its extreme amounts of burst damage, and the health is pretty nice as well. So Seafarer and Catalyte is very crucial units for this stage. The rest is pretty much optional. Of course, a Bahamut in there, and as you can see, we brought Vendor Cat. But as always, the main goal here is to stun lock that Cly1 so it doesn't get those hits off. Then we can just stack Brahmins, stack our Cans and everything else, and just burst down both the boy Henry and Cly1. Wait, I just realized Henry has been in the past 3 subchapters. I'm pretty sure he has been in all 3 of the previous subchapters we played. So it hasn't been that long since I've seen the boy. Good to see he made it out of that clown society. And there we go with the power of Seafarer proc. We got the lock on him and bam, he is dead. Now it's just the boy Henry left. Of course, we're not gonna kill the boy Henry, we're just gonna let him go down with the base. No disrespect to the boy. On to the next level. And here we are with the finale of the subchapter. Of course, it's an enemy introduction level, and we all know how those go. It's gonna be a very big joke with the boy Bomber, so pretty disappointing. Once this level first came out, it was kind of difficult since, you know, Bomber wasn't a thing and you just had to hope pretty much. But now with Bomber, it's very straightforward and it is a huge joke. All of these enemy intro levels really did not age well at all. They all became very massive joke levels with all of these new true forms and new units added. So hopefully they future-proof some other levels in the future so those do not become massive jokes like this, because it kind of is disappointing once you go back and play through this whole game and you're just met with disappointment. So hopefully they do get some innovative ideas to fix these issues later on. And no Ponos, mega boosting units stats does not mean innovating levels, because I'm sure we're already at that point where most of the new subchapters is just boosted versions of previous level designs. So it's kind of hard to come by a original and innovative level like Close Encounters. But wow, that was a huge joke. I wasn't even focusing at all. I was literally just pressing squares, and here we are attacking the base, and that does it for this subchapter. A joke level to finish it off. Pretty simple. There are some iconic levels in this one. I guess it was alright. But yeah, drop a like if you enjoyed this video, subscribe if you're new, join the hashtag Boogle gang. It's been John Boogle, and see ya.